Welcome to a new video. This is the next project we're bringing in. So this is getting a full transformation. We're fixing a few issues wrong with it. The color is wrong, it's done. This gap needs sorting. It's literally like a table leg wheel gap. That's not good for what we're going to be doing on this. So keep tuned and see where we get with this. So that's the color that the car's going. It's sponsored by Vinyl Frog. So big massive shout out to them. They've helped us out massively with this project. So, and there's more to come as well. So keep an eye out on that. But before we show you the color, what I wanted to show you is this car has been wrapped for 3 years. So I just wanted to have a quick walk around and show you what the wrap should look like after such a long time. So when we get to the front, obviously front is going to be the one that's getting the most wear. Obviously we've got a few odd stone chips. I would probably say 3 on the bonnet, but rest of it looks quite good. It might be odd one on the front bumper. I can see 1 there, 2. So yeah, there's few on there, but if you look at all like the corners and things like that, they are just as perfect as we left them when we firstly like wrapped them. So all the sharp corners and everything's just sitting where they were. So that's the bonnet all stripped off. So there's always people asking, is it all right to remove it? Is it going to damage the paint? Is it going to leave glue behind? If you don't leave it on for too long, and if you use heat gun and stuff like that when you're removing it, it's totally fine. So we could literally strip this wrap off and the car could go out. There wouldn't be needing for any like polishing or glue removers or anything like that, apart from obviously the stone chips that were already there before we wrapped it. But yeah, other than that, it looks bang on. So I will crack on and get the rest of the panels off. So I'm a little bit concerned about this panel when we go to remove it, because I know someone had reversed into it slightly. You can see there's small little scuffs on this. So yeah, someone in the car park had reversed into it. So it didn't go through the wrap, but I don't know if it's gonna have like damaged the paint underneath it. So we'll carefully try to remove it, and fingers crossed there's no paint coming off with it, because we're in big trouble if it has. So we have stripped it all off, and luckily I think we are safe. There's tiny little line over there, but it's not like cracked or yeah, so it hasn't cracked the paint, but you can see like a little line where it's like indented in the paint. So it should be all good. If it come off all right, then we should be all right to wrap over it. So yeah, happy days. We can strip it all off now. So into the first issue. That's not good. So obviously the car's bumper has been resprayed at some point. You can see the orange peel on there. So you can see the wrap has took the paint off. Not a big deal. We'll probably be able to smooth this edge, and there's like a grill that covers most of it, and so it should be all good. That's one thing you might want to consider if you ever do get your car wrapped. If there has been any resprays done, this can happen. So we'll try to sort it out. Should be good. But yeah, I thought we'll show you. Right. So that's the car all stripped down. We've filled in little bits of bodywork where there's like some like stone chips and stuff like that, so we've smoothed that off. We took the front bumper off because the crash bar was a bit chipped and stuff, so we've just painted it so it looks nice and fresh. There's something else going on there, but I'll show you that when we get to that part. And I think it's time to show you the colour we're going. No cheating, quickly put in the comment what colour are we wrapping it. Thanks to Vinyl Frog for supplying the materials. They are sending few other bits, but we'll talk about them and show you what we've got when we actually got them. So this is going to be the main colour of the car. Yeah, just quickly put in the comments if you know what colour it's going. Let's unpack it and see what we've got. Hopefully you're not gonna hate on the colour. Hope you can believe in me, and hopefully it actually looks nice when it's done. Don't know, it's not my kind of colour that I would normally go for, but I felt like I wanted something a little bit different this time, so this is what we've actually gone for. Are you ready? So that's the colour. Oh, I forgot what the colour was called. Yeah, so I've just looked it up. The colour is called Rubberlight Purple. So yeah, it is a super gloss colour. It has got slight, very, very fine metallic in it. So it should change colours depending on the light and like the angles of it. So that's what colour it's going. Massive thanks to Vinyl Frog for supplying the materials and that. And yeah, we'll show you what it looks like once it goes on the panel. I think it's going to be a very bright and very standy Audi colour. Yeah, as I said, not what I would typically go for, but hey, we'll try something different this time. Let us know what you think of the colour. That's all the panels pre-cut. When we strip the old vinyl off, we notice a lacquer peel around the edges and like little bits on there. When we had a closer look, this door had been resprayed, so you could see like a really bad orange peel on it, which obviously I didn't know originally when we wrapped it. So yeah, it took a little bit of lacquer off on the edges there. So if we wrap over that, it will show through the wrap as like a little outline. So what we'll do, we'll just sand it off a little bit so it's a nice and smooth edge, and then just wrap over it. So, and hope that it's not going to come off with the clear coat. Not ideal, but it is what it is. So that's it all done, but as you can tell, it's not all done. But for the rest of the panels, we've got something else. So thanks for watching. Tune back in for other parts.